Pliny the Younger, Epistulae, Episode 3. Super est ut nec te concilii nec me paeniteat obsequii, ita enim fiet ut eas quae adhuc neglectae iacent requiram et si quas ad didero non subprimam vale. Super est is an impersonal verb here, and is taken to mean it remains, there is left. Super sum is the first principal part, and it means to be in addition to, or to survive. So it remains, in other words, what's left in terms of my sentiment in this letter, is that nec te concilii, nec me obsequii paeniteat. Ut here patterns with the subjunctive paeniteat, which is an impersonal verb which means to regret or to repent, that is, to feel a sense of remorse. So it remains, the only thing left is that neither you, your advice, nor me, my following or obedience obsequii, it should regret either of us. Now that's not very good English, but let's take a little closer look at how this impersonal verb works. The verb is paenitere. That is, it's a second conjugation verb, paenitere, and it's used in the third person singular. It has an accusative object that is affected, and the genitive is the source of regret or remorse. So it remains that neither you should feel sorry for giving me this advice to collect the letters, nor that I should feel sorry for having followed your advice. Both obsequii and concilii are neuter, singular, and genitive. They are second declension nouns. For, he says, thus it shall happen. Fiet is a third singular future indicative from the irregular verb fio, fieri, which serves as the passive of facio. For so it will happen that those, meaning those letters, thus feminine, plural, and accusative, those letters which for a time lie neglected, neglectae iacent. This relative clause, quae adhuc neglectae iacent, modifies eos, and eos itself is the object of requiram. Requiram is subjunctive in this ut clause. This ut clause is in apposition to fiet, it's what will happen. For thus it will happen that those ones I will look for, I will seek out, requiram. This is a first singular subjunctive from the third conjugation verb requiro, requirere. It is identical, incidentally, to the future indicative, but clearly this is subjunctive, controlled by ut. That I shall search out those which have long since lain, neglected, and neglectae is feminine plural, again with reference to the letters. And si quas additero, if I shall have added others, quas after si is really an instance of aliquas, that is the indefinite pronoun. If I shall have added, and additero is future perfect. The Romans were very, very precise about their use of tenses in subordinate clauses. And if I shall have added others, non supprimam, I will not suppress or perhaps cover up, keep them out of the collection. So then subprimam, like requiram, is a subjunctive dependent on ut. And then he concludes this letter with the simple imperative vale. Vale is a second singular, present imperative active, from the second conjugation verb, valeo valere. So it means be healthy, or as we say in English sometimes, although it's now somewhat archaic, fare, be well, farewell.